Namaskaram. Ayurveda says Aharam Mahabheshajam. It means that our food is the greatest medicine. So there lies the importance of what we are eating, how we are preparing it, and so on. Nowadays we are all conscious about what we eat actually. Especially if we are having any kind of lifestyle diseases, we are more cautious what to eat, what not to eat, how to eat and all. But there is one thing we are doing wrong. We are just thinking more on the calorie side, especially those who are wishing to reduce their weight. They always think only on the calorie side. So this is the wrong part what we are doing. So when we are chasing this decrease in calories, we ultimately end in certain preparations or certain combinations which are not at all practical and difficult to consume also. Kerala traditional foods are very famous for their simplicity as well as nutritional value. These are the foods which do not compromise in taste but are very healthy for you and good for your stomach also. So let us explore one recipe of such kind. It is called Olan. So Olan is a very famous dish in Kerala, but people outside Kerala are not at all familiar with this dish. Olan is one of the recipe which is given in a sadhya. Sadhya is a special meal which is usually prepared during festive seasons or during marriages and all, in which rice is the main part and a variety of vegetable curries are there. And one of the vegetable curry is the Olan, the very simple Olan. So you just need very few vegetables to prepare Olan, and also it is very easy. So let's take a look on how we generally prepare an Olan. So let's take a look on the ingredients of Olan. Olan needs very simple and very little vegetables. The main one is the ash gourd. I think most people are familiar with the ash gourd. So you can take half of ash gourd, then red cow beans, 1 cup. Next ingredient is the coconut milk. It is very simple to prepare coconut milk. I think most of the people in Kerala know how to do it, and most of the South Indians also I think know how to prepare coconut milk. It's very simple, I just explain it. You just take grated coconut and add some warm water or hot water to it, and then you just crush it and squeeze it and take out the milk from it. And this is the first extracted milk. Again, we just keep aside this first extracted milk, and then the same grated coconut from which we extracted, we take it again and then add little more warm water or hot water, and then again crush it and take the rest of the milk. So the second one, which is the second extracted milk, will be a little thinner than the first one. So these are the two things, that is first extracted milk and the second extracted milk. Okay, we need this, and again green chilies we need, only one is necessary. Then salt to taste, and for garnishing or seasoning we can take coconut oil as well as some curry leaves. So let's take a look on how to prepare it. Just a quick look. So the red cow beans which we should soak it previously should be taken, and then it should be cooked separately in a pressure cooker and kept aside. Then take the ash gourd, slices into thin pieces. Then we can take an earthen pot and then put this sliced ash gourd into it, and to that 1 red chili. Split it into 2 by cutting it in the center, and to that you should add this second extracted coconut milk. Okay, this is for cooking. We are first not taking any water for cooking. We just take the second extracted coconut milk to it, and then we just add enough of salt to it, and then we just boil it and wait till it is cooked properly. After it is being cooked properly, you can add the already cooked red cow beans to it, and then again allow it to boil. So when the whole mixture is boiled, you can add the first extracted coconut milk to it, and then you can off the flame, and for seasoning you can put some curry leaves, and over that some fresh coconut oil. So after we are pouring this coconut oil, you can see the good fragrance of this Olan. So this is a curry which is very simple to prepare and also not at all spicy. So people with peptic ulcer or gastric ulcer or any kind of such diseases in which they feel a kind of excess burning sensation and all, they can use this instead of any kind of spicy masalas and all, because it will be very soothing for their digestive tract, and also it will be very satisfying because it doesn't compromise in the taste. So we can go into the modifications. This can be modified in several ways. So we'll go into the modifications in the next episode. Namaskaram.